Okay guys, today we're changing it up. We got a cool clutch to pull here, but check it out. We want to try to boost things up, get things moving. We're gonna make it funner for you guys. We got this cool poster. You know what? We're gonna not only do we got a cool poster, we're gonna give away a couple cool posters. All you got to do is make sure you're click the bell and you're following us, and then make sure that you when you make a comment, that you just tell us something about the video you like, what was your favorite part of it, and maybe what you want to see in the future, and we're going to scroll through. We're going to pick 2 winners. So let's make this thing happen. We're going to have a lot of fun. I got some insane video coming, and you know what? Let's get some insane video right here. This is going to be crazy. So check this out. This is a big platy sunfire. I say big, but it's actually a dwarf. A platy sunfire, and we bred her to a platinum golden child and a sunfire golden child. Both had anery, and so this should make some really cool babies. A matter of fact, let's look at some. You guys always wanted update videos. Check it out. We're going to do an update right here. So we got some cool morphs right here. This is, I mean, that female right there is going to make quite a few different colors because she's got sunfire. She's got, like, this is a titanium with platinum in it. This is a golden child with sunfire in it. This is we got all kinds of different color snakes in here. I actually didn't give you the platinum. There's the platinum golden child. I mean titanium. It's really beautiful. We got all kinds of cool stuff. We'll come back to this for all you that want to see the update video of some cool babies that are a little bit older. And guess what else we got? We got right here, we got the sister bred to one of the males of this sister that just hatched yesterday. So we're going to show you those babies. Now, a lot of you guys out there aren't 100% sure why some things are a certain way. This snake, for instance, why are the eggs all glued together? They're glued together for a reason, because, you know, most people think of big snakes as an apex predator, but honestly, they're surrounded by predators. There's all kinds of jackals, all different kinds of small dogs, different kinds of cats. You know, there's so many servals, all these different types of cats. Of course, some of the stuff I might be saying might be from the wrong area, but we're talking about pythons. So, but at the end of the day, all big snakes have a huge amount of predators. Alligators, birds, people stealing their land, people wanting them for skins. A million different reasons that snakes don't do very well. So the idea here is that these eggs are glued together, so if a bird comes in or a small lion that isn't going to actually, not a lion because lions don't come from there, but let's say a tiger, and it's harassing it, it can actually roll around fighting, defending itself, and the eggs won't get rolled over, because you know what, at the end of the day, even if the eggs roll over, they die. Now, a lot of people don't ever stop to think, why does a snake have so many eggs? It's because so many don't make it. So the reason why we like to pull the eggs, because we're in captivity, we don't need, first of all, to cull them. So we don't need the strongest to survive. We just want them to survive. We don't need to, we want to take and give them all the advantages we can. And so we can do much better in an incubator than she can do inside of an enclosure in this environment. Matter of fact, we can do better than she could in the wild by far. And so that's the reason why we do it this way. Now this snake is carrying all kinds of genes, like I already talked about. You've seen a few of the babies. Let's see what it's going to be like taking these eggs from her. She's really, you know, people don't even think about it, right? So in the wild, if a snake, like, let's say a big reticulated python, this is a dwarf. Now, we feed them quite a bit because we want to get eggs. But if we were to want to, this snake could still be 4.5 feet long probably. And we've tried it with mainlands, just feed them more like what they would get in the wild. In the wild, they don't get fed like boom, boom, boom. They have feast, they have famine, they have tough times of life. And when you feed them consistently to keep them healthy, and only try to keep them healthy, you can maintain a mainland that has the potential genetics for 22 feet and have them be a 6 to 8 foot snake for 15 years. Now, if you want to breed it, that's a different story, because now you need way above and beyond a normal, you could say, bank account for food. Because now, in order to make this kind of quantity of mass of babies, it's going to require a lot of food. And of course, some years in the wild, the snake just doesn't get enough food to reproduce, so they don't breed every year. And of course, if a snake like this laid this many eggs and they all survived, the world would be covered with snakes. In real life, it's a threatened species, right? So if it's a threatened species, then obviously when they're breeding, they're not producing much more than replacing themselves in the wild, because if they wouldn't be threatened for very long. We have American alligators were an endangered species, and in just a few short years, they repopulated to the point where they're now legally hunted and everything else. So it just gives you an idea why they lay so many eggs. Now, of course, this snake could bite me right now. I'm trying to be a little bit gentle with it, because the idea is that she's captive born, multi-generation, and so she's a little bit more like a pet than she would be a wild animal. Now, some people think that they can't be domesticated. You know why? Of course, I don't think it's going to go to El Pollo Loco and eat my taco, but at the same time, we've messed around with that too, and we've actually been able to feed them chicken right from the supermarket and stuff like that, and they've done very well. She's really got her clutch. She's got her tail there locked down. Now, most people don't realize that a big snake needs a tail anchor. So when you're holding a big snake, if that big snake wraps its tail around your arm, it's going to feel much more comfortable. And really any snake, but of course, when you get snakes that belong just on the ground, they're going to be nervous, period. They don't usually have a tail that's long like this. This is real customary of a boreal type snake, because it can wrap around to hold itself, so it's able to see. So see, right now it's taking a grip. This is an anchor. We call it an anchor. So whenever we're moving a snake, we always go pull the anchor. It sounds like fishing, doesn't it, guys? So anyway, so we're gonna take this girl off her eggs. And we're gonna move them right into this here. Now we're gonna put them in an incubator. A lot of you guys have other great questions, and you know what? We love it when you comment, because when you comment, it gives us some ideas. We do look at our comments, and of course, we're gonna really look at the comments on this one, because you're gonna be all you gotta do is click that bell, so that man, her eggs are really stuck together, and she's really wrapped underneath it. I'm gonna have to pull out an old trick if I can get it, and that's to literally just pick the whole clutch out. If she gets, so that one's rolled, which it's okay if it rolls as long as I know where it rolled from. But you see how remember I told you they're all stuck together, right? And I think that might have something to do why they call them a clutch, because snakes have clutches of eggs. And when baby boas have, now boa has live young. So there we go. So I'm going to take this girl out, get her out of our way. I'm going to let her roam around for a minute. Ugh, she's being really good. But like I said, if I hadn't said it, this ain't her first rodeo. She's very accustomed to us. Her mother was accustomed to it. Her mother's mother was accustomed to it, and lots of fathers in between here and there. So we're going to let her roam around for a minute. I'm going to pull this out of our way, because we're going to check out those pythons here. So we're going to take this right here, and we're going to see just how many eggs she laid. It's funny. Remember I talked about the anchor? She's got an anchor, all right. Its anchor's away on my foot. She's going to make sure I don't go anywhere. So these eggs here are all, when they first get laid, they're not stuck together, but they're wet. They have a thin, like a saliva over them, but it's obviously not a saliva, the opposite of a saliva. And when it hardens, when it dries, everything it's touching, it sticks to it. We even have one where it laid in the nest box and it was hanging glued to the nest box. It's kind of wild. I honestly haven't had that happen, but I only had it happen recently, and I thought it was kind of unique. So this girl here is how old, Tim? 4?
2011.
6? 7 years. 6 years.
6 years old.
So this girl's 6 years old, and this is probably her third clutch, and she's doing really good for us. And boy, I'm telling you, she must be one healthy, got every kind of food she needs, because I can barely get these eggs apart. We're gonna get these eggs. Hang on, guys, don't worry, we got a lot of fun stuff coming. We're gonna be able to guess. Hey, you know what? I've got you another thing you can do. After you click that bell, so you're following us correctly, so you can win that signed poster with Tim or me or both of us. We don't care. We don't have no favorites around here. We just want you guys to have fun. You can also comment how many. Oh, don't forget to like us. Don't forget to crush the like button on this thing. Whew, boy, she has really got these eggs tight. So you can guess how many eggs she has right now, and Don't worry, guys. I know you can watch the whole video and then go back and then put how many in there. But make the comment now, because we're checking. We're really just checking your integrity. We're working on your integrity. Guess before you know how many are here. Not after you watch the video to look cool. Is that hard for you guys?
What do you think?
It'd be hard for me. What's your guess, Tim?
36.
36. Woo! Tim's going big. I'm going, man, I would have guessed way less than that. So I'm going to say 31.
You're probably right.
What do you guys think? Have you put it down yet, or are you waiting till the end to make your comment with how many eggs there are? Come on, hit that button. And hey, you know what? And if you think some of our stuff's cool, make sure you share it with a friend. You know, you can email, you can click on that link right there and send a link to anybody you want. And we really appreciate you guys following us and subscribers. And it's going to get crazy because I just got back from a trip. And for the first time, we're going to do some seriously cool editing. And oh my gosh, it's insane. You guys ought to check out our Instagram too. It's pretty insane. We got lots of cool stuff. And oh, let's see here. So got it almost done. You guys, should we take a break from this? I don't think so. I think we better get them all out. There we go. Now we're almost there. Boom, boom, boom. Now we got it. It's rolling quick. Let's go check out these baby snakes. There's some cool snakes. Now this snake, this clutch right here, like I said, is from a sister and possibly a brother.
I can tell you're closer. Didn't fill the box.
Jay maybe gets lucky. I cheated, that is. I always have Tim figure out things first, because then I have somewhere to go off of. Because
well, I'm looking through a camera lens. It's hard to tell. I gotta have some sort of excuse.
Oh, come on. You watch your Liam. Okay, so here we go. Excuses. Are you making excuses?
Exactly.
Wait until the end of the video before we count them? Before you make your comment? So this right here is a Sunfire, probably a super Sunfire Golden.
That's a super Sunfire.
Yeah, I'd say so. But
I don't know.
But yeah, I'd say so.
Or a super Sunfire Platinum.
That maybe even I think you're right, because Platinum doesn't show up very good in Goldens until they get a little bit older. Now these guys are absolutely, see how they're biting me? Now the reason why they bite like that is because it's real simple. I told you earlier in the video, everything is a predator to these guys. Now I mean, it can be a bird, it can be a rat, it can be almost anything. You know, I don't know if people realize it, but just a common rat would drag one of these in a corner and eat them. People don't know it, but they're metosauruses. I mean, their rats are crazy. The funny part is I can't even move. I got about a 60, 80 pound snake tied to my ankle. So here's a really beautiful snake. So this is just some of the genetics that we can get out of it. Now, if the Platinum got it, we'll actually have another snake called an Ultra, because we know these are het Ultra. It's really cool. And so we'll see who ends up to be the father. So if you guys are subscribing to us, you're gonna see a lot of cool stuff, and you're gonna be able to get a lot of cool surprises, because we're gonna be doing some giveaways. What do you guys think? Will any of you want to go? Any of you want to come out and check it out? Here we go. Let's wrap this thing up. So, will any of you want to come out and be a reptile snake handler for a couple days? We're thinking about doing a giveaway like that. And look at that one, got poop on it from another one. So this is a regular titanium, but look how beautiful it is. It looks, I mean, it's got incredible color. There's a couple snakes in here, really nice. Check this out. This is a golden child. This is a golden child tiger, and it just got really cool pattern. We got a platinum phantom. Beautiful snake. We got a little bit of everything in here. How about a Sun Platy Citron Super Tiger? I mean, you guys ever seen my big? You guys had to have seen my big Juliet, the one with the big yellow one that's in a lot of viral videos. That doesn't have Sunfire in it, and so that snake there, this snake here will be mind-blowing gorgeous. There's so many cool snakes. Here's a Moschino. The Moschino tiger right here, pretty cool looking, nice dark. That's actually a T positive. We say T positive, T negative. Let me show you that real quick so you guys will know some lingo. So this is a T positive, this is a T negative. This is white, and this is basically a purple color. It's literally got pigment in it. So an albino is considered amelanistic, and that's kind of how it works. So amelanistic is missing the pigment, and the T positive is it's missing the normal pigment, but it still has pigment in it. So it's actually positive. Let's see if here I'm like anchored down. So don't forget, guys, make a comment, click the bell, and we're gonna have a lot of crazy stuff. We got some crazy videos coming. You're gonna be blown away, guys. I promise.
1 second.
Take care.
No, not yet.
What?
You gonna tell them how many eggs that is?
Oh man, you see that? I was trying to keep all of you guys honest, not even give you an opportunity. So here we go. Did you wait to put how many eggs? Did you forget to like the button? Did you forget a comment? Make it happen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37. And what'd you say?
36.
Woohoo, you were wrong!
I was wrong, so it doesn't matter.
And so was I, way off. So, but what were you? That's my question. Now go make a comment how many eggs you were off. Anyway, don't forget to like us, don't forget to follow us, and don't forget to share it with a friend. Crazy alligator footage coming from oh man, I'm telling you, crazy stuff. I traveled all over the United States a week ago. Insane. Peace out, guys.